Summer is here and athletes of all kinds are training or participating in their chosen sports. But with all that training and competition comes injuries. And that is where Dr. Todd Muncy comes in. And this morning he joins us to discuss overall care of athletes. Dr. Muncy, thank you for being here. You have someone with you today. Could you introduce them to us, please?
Sure can. This is Dr. Douglas. Dr. Douglas is our new associate that's coming in to Muncy Family Chiropractic, bringing with him a degree in sports medicine from King University and his doctorate of chiropractic healthcare from Life University.
Very good. Well, let's talk about that. I know that, everybody's kind of getting outside again. It is warmer. It is summer. Either you're training for a sport in the fall or you're participating in a sport right now. There are injuries that are going to happen, and y'all can help.
Absolutely, we can help. You know, the great thing about what we do is we help athletes perform at their peak level by making sure that they're functioning at their peak level. You know, we got kids out there today playing one single sport and not playing multiple sports. So our job is to try to keep them as healthy as we can as they go through these, trying times at sports and growing and, increasing their athletic ability. Dr. Douglas has a lot of experience in athletic training and working with kids, and we got him here now to help us, increase our ability to take care of these young athletes.
And Dr. Douglas, we see injuries all the time. What is those injuries that you're working with primarily?
Well, in today's world, you're seeing, major sports injuries such as the UCL surgery or Tommy John surgery. ACL surgeries are becoming more common in younger kids as well, and us as chiropractors, we tend to work with the neurological system, and what we see is these athletes are becoming very neurologically, let's say, disconnected.
And you can help them become connected. I mean, you get them back to where they're performing at their peak, correct?
That's correct.
And what are some of the ways that you do that?
Well, if there's neurological interference in this child, say for instance he's overscheduled, overtrained, competitive in one single sport or something like that, that tends to put pressure unilaterally on his spine and nerve system. And what we do as chiropractors is look for that interference or that imbalance and start to correct that. And once we correct that, the child can perform at their peak level, or an adult athlete. We're not just talking about children and young athletes, we're talking about older athletes as well. CrossFitters, swimmers, mountain bikers, you name it. Whatever that's out there, whatever sports you choose to participate in, we can help.
And I know a lot of folks that may not be competing on a top level, but they may be just weekend warriors, so to speak. They suffer injuries. They can use your help as well.
Absolutely. Those weekend warriors are a big part of practice in chiropractic practice. They spend all week sitting behind the desk and go out on the weekend and try to get it all in a weekend and become the athlete they were when they were younger. We take care of a lot of those, and they get injured, and so we're here to help. We're here to try to make sure that they don't suffer the knee injuries, the shoulder injuries, the low back injuries that we see all the time.
And I think a lot of folks don't realize the preventative maintenance of chiropractic. You can actually ward off some injuries by making sure you visit your chiropractor often.
You got it. That's one of the big things that we talk about to all of our patients here is preventative care. We like it's what we call lifestyle care. We want you to make sure that you're maintaining a proper, balance in your system, making sure that your posture is correct, making sure that you are neurologically sound, and in your spine and nerve system so that your balance is right. Because when we see people get out of balance neurologically, physically, things like that, that's when injuries occur. And by maintaining that structural balance over the course of your lifetime, you live longer, participate longer, live healthier, and participate healthier.
And you want to encourage folks, if they've never been involved in chiropractic, whether they're an athlete or not, it's time to give you a call and see if you can help, if they're having pain, if they've had an injury.
Absolutely, and we treat more than just injuries and pain. Like you said, we're a lifestyle office. We want to make sure that we take care of people with their healthy lifestyles. Dr. Douglas is here to work with young kids and athletes and work with anybody that comes in with any kind of problems that they think that we may be able to help.
And really quickly before I let you go, with the pandemic, and folks may not have gotten out and been able to train and do the things that they normally do, and now they're starting to get back out, it is even more important to take care of the chiropractic side of things, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it is that neurological system that keeps everything else functioning at its peak level. Your immune system, your skeletal muscular system, balance, posture, all of that is incorporated into that nerve system. So incorporating chiropractic is one of your primary adjuncts to your training and your everyday lifestyle is the best way to stay healthy along the course of your career and your sport and your life.
All right, Dr. Douglas, welcome aboard. Thank you, Dr. Muncy, as always. Great advice. And folks, we got the information for you right here on the screen. It is Muncy Family Chiropractic and Sports Health Center. They're located on Moore Street in Bristol. Give them a call. Check out their website right there for all the information you need to lead a healthier lifestyle.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by